Good day, YouTube. This is J Money with Falling Forward Financial. I just come across this article. I was going to do it on Friday, ran out of time, busy over the weekend, but this is Biden administration stalls on MJ law reform. As you can see, this is dated on the 23rd, so I mean it's still relevant. As you follow my channel, I talk a lot about MJ stocks, anything MJ related, to try to get us to that next step in the legalizing it on the federal level, but we'll just have to wait and see. Time February 10th of 21, I think right around that time, all the MJ stocks hit kind of a peak, and then Schumer said under the Biden administration that would not be legalized. And then I think February 10th of this year, I did a video and he said he was going to start working on it, and then I come across this article. So it's just kind of up and down, so it kind of creates a volatility in a lot of the stocks, but it also creates buying opportunities. So but again, this is talking about how they're stalling. So reform of the federal MJ laws has stalled despite Biden's campaign promise to decriminalizing the drug, and polls show that a majority of Americans support the idea. The inaction rankles supporters of looser MJ laws because the idea has support from Republicans and Democrats. Someone like myself and a progressive like AOC can find some common ground. It begs the question, why hasn't the president acted? And so that's a good question. Maybe they don't feel that it's a matter of hand, more pressing issues. It's hard to say. So while campaigning in May of 2019, Biden came out in favor of decriminalization, which I'm sure y'all already know, and which would prevent people from being incarcerated for MJ possession under federal law and expunge prior criminal records for possession. Other candidates, including Vice President Kamala, supported full legalization under the federal law. So they're a year in. You would think if they supported it, it would be done by now, but we're still waiting. Federal law says a person convicted of MJ possession could be jailed for 1 year for the first offense and given 2 to 3 for the subsequent convictions, according to the National Organization of Reform. Meanwhile, more states are embracing MJ, just as I go over on numerous videos, and they try to keep up on that, which ones have been legalized. Earlier this month, Mississippi became the 37th state to approve medical MJ in some form. And so there's more and more states as time goes on, and like I said, I try to do those videos and stay on top of it. The public has warned to the idea over the years. In November 2021, Gallup polls showed 68% of respondents favored legalizing the drug. That's where I'm at. I mean, I've been buying MJ stocks since the fall of 2017. That's when they first started becoming really popular, and just started buying a little here, a little there. Started dollar cost averaging into some of them, got into some ETFs eventually. IIPR, if you follow my channel close, you know I've covered that one. That's a REIT for a lot of these MJ companies. And there's been other ones, so along with the MJ ETFs, I'll go ahead and link those in the description as well. So kind of the and then there's Grow Generation, that's kind of the picks and shovels of MJ. So there's a lot of good stocks out there to look at, and a lot to take advantage of to try to make some money off of when it does go legal, and actually make money on them before then as well. So the Wall Street Journal said the deadlock in the Senate makes it unlikely any MJ legislation would move forward this year. Biden may be concerned that advocating MJ reform would make him look soft on crime as the midterm elections approach. I can definitely see the Biden administration looking at rising crime rates and think it would be a messaging mistake to begin to talk about decriminalization of MJ, about pardons and record expungement. A senior fellow at the Brookings Institution who studies MJ policy told the Journal. Director at the Drug Policy Alliance, which favors changing MJ laws, told PolitiFact that Biden could reform laws without going through Congress. So, very interesting fact there. So, PolitiFact might be worth looking into. So again, Biden could reform laws without going through Congress. So, almost makes me wonder, like I said on one other video, where I just said Chuck Schumer, as of February 10th of 2021, said they weren't going to legalize it, or it wouldn't be legalized during the Biden administration. And then, if you look, every single MJ stock out there from February 10th of 2021 just came down almost through October, November, a lot of them, and kept going down. And then this year they announced that it could be legalized. Almost makes me wonder, they were trying to run them down and buy shares and then have another announcement and run them back up. So just a thought. But Perez said the president could order the Justice Department to deprioritize MJ prosecutions or use his clemency power to release people serving time for MJ offenses. There's more. Prisons are overcrowded the way it is. There's more violent crimes, murders, and just all the above, as opposed to some of these MJ offenses. So that's just how I look at it. So he could also support the MORE Act, which would take MJ off of the list of scheduled substances under the Controlled Substances Act and eliminate criminal penalties for manufacturing, distributing, or possessing MJ. So, unfortunately, we have not seen any steps or even the indication of serious consideration for a step in the right direction when it comes to MJ policy reform and the Biden administration. Again, hopes and dreams, and no, they're talking the talk, but no walking the walk. That's how I look at it. So, and maybe with everything going on, Ukraine and Russia is probably stalling it, I suppose, as well. But the White House told the Wall Street Journal that MJ policy is under study, but declined further comment. So, just have to wait and see, and I think things are going to change this fall and throughout this year. There'll be some voting this fall, and we'll see what happens with that. But I'm just hoping, being optimistic. So, in the meantime, I'm trying to buy as many as I can and just research those. And I do MJ videos all the time. So, again, one of my favorites is High Tide. That's probably my best performer right now. But if you want a little bit safer, you can get into the ETFs. They also give a dividend. It's a small dividend, but it's better than nothing. So, but I'll link those in the description so you can watch those as well. And if you have any other comments, feel free to leave them. If there's any MJ stocks out there you want me to take out and look at and do a video, I would be happy to do that. Just leave it in the comments, and feel free to leave as many comments here on the law reform as you would like, and that's always helpful. And just try to keep it positive, nothing too negative. But and outside of that, like I said, if there's any stocks you want me to take a look at, I'd be happy to do that. And just watch for more MJ videos to come out, as well as more other videos. And I thank you for all the new subscribers as of lately. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing, and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is Jay Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.